Hey, so I've added a new drone to my fleet, my second drone, a Potensic Atom, not the SE, the one with the gimbal. It was such a good price on Amazon I had to buy it. I'm interested to see what the quality's like. I haven't flown it yet. So this is not to replace my Mini 2 SE. There's a little gimbal there, look. See it? And a tiny little camera. Right, so let's go ahead and get flying with this. So it's got a slightly different arm configuration than the excuse me, Mini 2 SE. The top ones come out, and then the bottom ones don't swing to the bottom, they swing out that way. So let's go ahead and turn the drone on. Put it on the landing mat down here. Now the controller, at first I didn't like it, but I actually like it now. So it's got antennas, and it fits most phones if you see how wide that goes. So to put your phone in, put this down a minute. First thing to do is connect the cable to your phone. The 90-degree end in your phone. So plug that in like so. Other way, so it's down the bottom. So there's a little slot in there. You put the cable, push it in like that, and then pull that to hold your phone. Plug it in. Take the little joysticks out. Right, joysticks are connected. Now we just turn it on. It's quite windy today, and it's not very good light, so it may not show the quality off. So it's actually got a smaller sensor than the Mini 2 SE, but it's got a faster lens at f2.2 versus 2.8. Right, start recording. So this is what the interface looks like. I've already connected the drone, but I've never flown it before. So we click enter device. Let's turn that volume up. Right, compass requires calibration. Okay. So I'm going to pick the 3 dots. And I'm going to go to calibration, compass calibration. Start calibration.
Horizontal calibration.
So we just spin the drone around like this.
Vertical calibration.
And vertically.
Calibrated successfully.
Calibrate successfully. So let's go ahead and take off. What I do, I'll take off, get her in the air, and then we're looking the settings. So same way of DJI, you can do an auto takeoff with this button, or a manual one like this. And the drone is spinning up, so let's go ahead and take off.
Home point refreshed.
Home point has been updated. Let me raise the drone up a bit, raise my camera up. So this is what it sounds like, which I think is a bit quieter than the Mini 2 SE. And you can see how much it's bobbing about. I did actually take off in my house and it was steady as a rock, but it is quite windy today. Right, we better start recording. We're shooting at 4K 30 frames a second. Now let's check our safety. What have we got? Beginner mode is off. Unit, I want it in metric. Speed, let's go in video. Signal loss, return. Minimum return altitude 60 meters. I believe if you do lose signal though, it goes to 120 meters. If I click just under the signal lost. I did see a little video. Oh, there you go. When signal lost, drone ascends to 120 meters to return. You can set a virtual fence, altitude limit. You can, believe it or not, you can go 800 meters in this drone, but I wouldn't recommend that. Distance limit, we'll just leave it on 2,000 meters. I'm not going to go that far, but flight safety and tips. Battery information, we're at 94%. I did fully charge the battery. Compass calibration, gimbal fine tuning. Control, headless mode is off. Gimbal mode stable. I'm going to move backwards a bit. Camera, we're shooting on auto. We've got a memory card in there. And that's it. So let's go ahead and fly for a bit. Wonder if I should do a droney. Right, let's raise her up a bit, lower that gimbal, and let's go backing up while lowering the gimbal. So this is kind of the quality you're going to expect. So yeah, it is quite windy though, that's the trouble. I believe if I click on the map, yeah, so the middle one is where the drone is and I'm on the remote control, so it's turning green. If I point away from it, see it's gone blue, and the moment I turn to it, it's green. So that's a pretty good feature. You're supposed to align the aerial so that the flat side's facing the drone. So let's go up a bit, lower that gimbal down. What are we? We are, let's go 10 meters high. That will do. Right, let's do some flying then in video mode. Keep thinking of saying cine mode, but of course it's not cine mode. Right, let's go forward. Full stick forward. So we got to 6 meters a second, that's a good speed. Well, the braking seems quite good. Let me spin my camera around so you can see the drone. Hopefully you can see up there somewhere. Right, let's go ahead and turn around. It's got quite a fast yaw movement. And let's fly back towards me. Oh, the battery's quite good. It's saying 27 minutes remaining. And let's bring it down a bit. Oh, there's a big flock of birds up there. Actually, something that I would like to try on my Pocket 3 camera is if it can track a drone. Let's just see if that can do that. Let's come down a bit. Move the gimbal down. I think I have to fly closer. Oh, it has double click the drone. Yeah, active track enabled. Let's try that. It does actually work. So can it go all the way around? I've got to fly forward. Oh no, it's lost it. I think because the trouble is with the Pocket, it can only spin round one way. Let's go ahead and double tap that again. Active track enabled. Let's try this way. No. Right. Enough of that. Yeah, you can see it bobbing about in the wind there. Cool. It's really windy, but it's handling it all right. I believe it's got a wind meter on the thingy. If you start flying, how high are we? Let's go quite high. Let's go 20 meters high. Let's see if we get a wind meter coming on it. Let's try going this way. Signal seems good at the moment. Full bar. 80% battery remaining. Yeah, I'm just a bit worried about this wind. I should go higher. Oh, did you see it flick up then? The wind meter, that's a useful feature. Oh, there's a sudden gust here. Right, let's bring the drone back facing us. It's best not to go too far in the wind or you could lose your drone. Full stick forward. Oh, I can see how much the drone is tilting. I'm gonna have to lower that altitude, I think. There we go. You see that 4 flash up? That is the wind. Now I've not seen the quality of the footage yet, so after this video I'm going to go back in my studio. I'm going to talk about the footage, see if it's as good as the Mini 2, worse or better. I doubt it's better because it's a smaller sensor. Let's try a quick shot. So even though it's windy, the drone is staying in one place. Let me bring it around so you can see it. Should be able to see that. Yeah, so you can see how windy it is. Come a bit closer. Well, not too close. And you should be able to see that gimbal. Just come closer. Should be able to see that gimbal working when I move it left and right. Right. Right, let's go ahead and do a quick shot. Right. So we have me in the frame. Let's go higher. Now we have to stop recording. And let's do a circle? Let's try that. Gives you a little example. Choose or draw a target. I'm going to click on. Let me walk back a bit. And I'll push go.
3, 2, 1, go.
And here we go. It's doing a circle. It's a pretty slow circle though, but it's achieving it all right. I'm looking at my screen. It's roughly in the middle. Yeah, it's quite a bit slower than the DJI. I wish you could alter the speed actually. Oh, it's speeding up now actually. Well, we've got 70% battery. And then after this, let's go straight onto sports mode. See how fast we can go. And are we done? 96% done. And we're done. Oh, actually, let's try a bit of active track. So we click on this icon. Choose or draw a subject. Me, and I'll go for 1 minute, and I'll go for a little walk. Visual tracking activation failed. You need to be 25 to 75 degrees. All right. So I need to move the gimbal down a bit. Click on me, 1 minute. Let's go. Insufficient flight altitude. Okay. Let's go a bit higher then. Click on me, go. Nope. How high have we got to go? Move back a bit. That should be high enough. 1 minute, go. Here we go.
1, go.
So this is the tracking. So I'm going to go ahead and walk. And it should be following me. Which not even the Mini 2 SE has this. I think that's doing an alright job, isn't it? I mean, at the moment this drone's just spinning. I actually want it to move forward. Here we go. Unfortunately, it doesn't work when you walk towards a drone. So you've only got the back of your head. So I'll show you that now. So as I'm walking forward, it will lower the gimbal down and it won't track me anymore. Or will it? Oh, it has done, hasn't it? No, I don't think you can run or nothing. In fact, let's try. Nope, it's lost me. Right. So let's X out of that. We're going to carry on recording. And we are going to put it in sports mode, which is in safety and sport mode. Please switch to sport mode at altitude over 8 meters. Okay. Go a bit higher. Right, so we are in sports mode now. So let's bring that gimbal up. Oh yeah, look, it's very fast in sports mode. You're in. Right, let's see what speed we can get. Well fast. We got to 9 meters a second, I think, to be honest, due to the wind. So I'm going to come on backwards. You can see it's a Force 4. Yeah, look at the tilt angle on the drone. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, sports mode. It's very hard to control though. Oh, should we fly out towards them two trees in sports mode? Let's go. In fact, I'm going to fly over my head in sports mode. Let's come down a bit. So yeah, sports is a lot of fun. How's the horizon on sports? Is it tilted? Yeah, a little bit, I guess. It's not too bad though. So let's come on out of sports mode. Go back on video mode. Battery's looking good. We've been flying, well, my screen recorder's saying 14 minutes and we've got 16 minutes remaining. And I must say, it's handling the wind really quite well, actually. So let's do some cinematic flying. I might put my grid lines on to see how straight that horizon is, which is under camera, there, grid lines. So, is the horizon level? Yeah, that's pretty good actually, isn't it? How about when we fly forward? And let's try yaw in. Yep, I'd say that's pretty straight. It has gone a bit off now, look. But will it come back? Yeah, that's straight enough for me. What have we got? 49% battery left. Let's carry on over here. I'm not too sure if it's noisier than the Mini 2SE or quieter. So there we go. We are flying into the wind, which is good. Let's gain some altitude. What are we, 150 meters out? Let's lower that gimbal down a bit. And increase our altitude. Still 3 bars of signal. That's plenty good enough for the UK, isn't it? So we are now flying over those 2 trees. Encountering strong winds. Let's try out the return to home feature. So we hold the button. Returning. And we are returning. So we know that works all right. And the wind is behind the drone now, which is good. Let's see how accurate it is. I won't land yet, I'll see how long we can get out of the battery. So yeah, this was a very good price, $229. I didn't buy the Fly More combo. Thought I'd save some of my hard-earned cash. How high are we? 40 meters. Let's lower that gimbal and let's see where we are. In fact, I'll let the drone land, or well off. And we're coming on down. Now that's annoying, that little pop-up box is right in the middle so you can't see. Descent speed's quite good. So let's go ahead and cancel that by using the pause button. See if we can line her up. Let's see if we can get a landing. Whoa. The controls, even on video mode, are really sensitive. You lower the camera down. So, can we get on the pad? And another thing, the camera doesn't come up, so you've got to be careful of that. See, it's still facing down, which is alright if you use a landing pad, but if you're landing on gravel or something, you want to be careful of that. So let's go ahead and take off again. Let's use the auto takeoff this time. Auto takeoff, swipe. And there we go, taken off again. Raise that gimbal up. So what we got? The gimbal's quite slow, but that's quite good. Alright, let's do some more flying then. Still recording. How's the horizon? It's pretty level to me. Oh, this drone also has waypoints. So let's look at that now. How do we get to waypoints? I believe we got to stop recording. No, we don't. Waypoints. Safety, calibration, control. Would it be control? Waypoints. Would it be just to click the map? Yeah, you have to click the map, which is pretty obvious actually. So we click this little waypoint button on the right. So we are... Sorry, I've never done this before. So, let's turn the map on. I've just got to watch this tutorial apparently. Replay confirm, right, so we're on waypoints. Let's zoom on in. We are here. So, waypoints. Save, edit. What's this one? I should have watched that. So, this one is our home. Right, so our home position is there. Okay, or do we just click on the map actually? Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to home 5. And let's go. Are we high enough? Let's go. Swipe. It's better start recording. And this is the waypoint. And we can increase our altitude as it's doing it. So this is all done automatically. So we're at the first waypoint. Oh, this is a brilliant feature for such a inexpensive drone. So waypoint 2. And we are at waypoint 2. Let's go a bit higher. And the drone is spinning round. Coming up to the third position right now. Oh, this is really neat. Especially if you wanted to fly exactly around this rectangular field. And then where are we at 3? So to number 4. And back onto number 5. Which is our last position. That is brilliant. Which is our home position. That's really cool. Now can we save that if we want to do it again? Yeah, we can. Save. Successfully saved. Oh, that's brilliant. So you can almost do one in summer and then do one in winter and see what the difference looks like. I really like that. and you can still increase or decrease your altitude as you're doing it. So what we got? 20% battery left. That's pretty good. This is beating my longest time with the DJI Mini 2 SE. That was 22 minutes. We're at 23 minutes. That's really good battery life, and it's windy, so you could well get 25 minutes easy. They do rate it at 32 minutes. So we should test the feature that it will come home when it thinks we don't have enough battery. So let's go over this way a bit. Stay sober. Do not operate the drone under influence of alcohol. What we got? 16, 15%. Let's go a bit higher.
Returning.
And there you go. It's returning. Pretty fast as well. What's the speed of that? Oh no, it's going up. So what's that? 24 minutes, and we still got 3 minutes left. So it's gone up to the altitude of 60 meters. And here we come on back. And lower the gimbal down. Oh, that's a cool little turn it's done. Again, it's a bit off, but it's not got precision landing. So that'd be 25 minutes flying. That'd be my longest flight. Who would have believed it with the Potensic Atom? That's going to be quite accurate, actually. Let's go ahead and cancel that. Or was it too late to cancel? Yep, it was too late to cancel. So that was about 25 minutes 30 with... Oh, I've got to stop that bleep. Right, let's go ahead and get this all shut down. Same with the DJI, you push and then push and hold to turn it off. I also like the batteries. They're a lot better than the Mini 2 SE because they just slot out like this, which I like. And one really good thing is they got USB-C in the battery, which is absolutely brilliant. So let's go ahead and head on back to the studio and we will see what our 4K footage looks like. So, the Potensic Atom. Let's talk about the quality of this bargain drone. So, I recorded this video on the December the 8th, 2 hours before sunset, and it was a cloudy day. So the quality you've seen in the video is not what it's capable of. I'm going to have to do some more tests in bright light, comparing this to the DJI Mini 2 SE. But some portions of the video looked promising and others looked below par, I think. But just bear in mind that the sensor size is half that, the surface area size of the DJI Mini 2 SE. Now I'm going to just do a quick unboxing to show you what you get in the box. And this is a non-fly more kit. I purchased this off Amazon for £229. So it's got 249 grams, 32 minutes of flight time, PixSync 3, 4K camera, 3-axis gimbal, Optiflow sensors, and it's got Surge Fly, which is just fast, I think. So let's take a look in the box. So this is what you get. There's some quite good instructions here. I'll just show you them quickly. Some quite detailed instructions there. And this is the quick start guide. Yeah, it's quite good to include that and not just rely on online manuals. So all we get is one battery. And like I've said on the video, it's got USB-C charging, which is absolutely fantastic. The batteries seem good quality. They are 2230 milliamp hours. So yeah, really good. You get the drone itself. What I like about this is you can't really see that, but in the back it's quite flat, so I stick my flyer ID on there, or operator ID, sorry. And the batteries, yeah, they just slide in there. And you've got to make sure this little tag, you see this little tag here? You've got to make sure when you push the battery in, it clicks in, like that, and it goes down. So yeah, you get the drone and the battery. You get the fantastic remote control. I quite like this actually, with movable antennas. And yeah, you can fit most phones. Although saying that, my phone's a S10 Lite Galaxy, and it only just fits. I've probably got that much more room. What buttons you get? You get the power button. You get a pause and return to home button. And you get the gimbal wheel, which is here. And you get a record button and a picture taking button. Now, I would like to have a function button on here, but unfortunately there isn't. So most of what you've got to do, you've got to use your phone. And you also get a box of goodies in this little box here, Potensic box. You get a USB cable for most phones. You get a big long USB-A to USB-C charging cable. You get a Lightning to USB-C. And you get the old-fashioned micro USB to USB-C. You get how many propellers? 4. Well, you actually get 8 spare propellers in the bag. And you get a screwdriver and some screws. So yeah, if you're interested in this drone, let me unfold the arms. Then I'll put a link in Amazon. Yeah, right now it's on special offer. It's $229 for the standard kit, or $314 for the Fly More combo. Which with that you get 3 batteries, a case, which I kind of want the case, and the charging hub, which you don't really need because again they got USB-C. Right, hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. What I'll do on my next video is I'll compare this to the Mini 2 SE video quality. So I'm going to put the video up there, but it won't be available yet because I've not filmed it. So up there will be a totally different video. So yeah, see you on the next video.